Have you ever gone into a stream and saw that they have their very own bot with a unique name and custom commands? I'm Barbie from TwitchMates, and I'm about to show you exactly how to make your new bot friend using one of the best utility programs a streamer can use called Ankhbot. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create your bot, set up custom commands, and go through basic settings to keep you safe from spammers and more. Made by a gentleman that goes by the name of Ankhbot, he created a 100% free-to-use bot that is used by a large majority of streamers. If you love his program, feel free to donate to him and give him some love. First things first, open up your browser and go to twitch.tv/Ankhbot, spelled A-N-K-Heart. Scroll down to view his info and press the button that says download. It brings you to a new page. Scroll all the way down on this new page and get the latest version. After you get Ankhbot, it will look like this. It may look a bit overwhelming, but we are going to make this nice and simple. The first thing we're going to do is click on the button that says credentials and click on bot login. Now, in order to fill this out, we're going to have to make your bot's account. So go to twitch.tv and log out if you have to and go through the normal stuff that you have to do to sign up. Make your new account what you want your bot named. The standard is your name plus bot, so my bot's name is Barbie's bot. Or you can come up with something a little bit more different and clever. Now that you are logged into your new bot account on Twitch TV, go back to your Ankhbot and put in your new bot's name that you just created. In this next box, in order to get the information for this, press this button and then click yes, and it's going to give you a special key in your browser that's similar to the stream key that you have for OBS. So copy and paste that into there, and then for this, put in your main channel's name and then press connect. Your bot is almost ready to be customized, but it has limited permissions. Go back to Twitch TV and log out of your bot account and sign back into your main account and make your bot a moderator of your channel by going to twitch.tv/yourname and then typing in the chat /mod your bot's name. Now we can do the fun stuff. Where we will begin in customizing your bot is in the settings tab, the very last tab on the right. There are a lot of options, and if you don't understand one of them, you can put your mouse over it and it will briefly explain it. One super useful setting is the checkbox auto connect on startup, so you don't have to connect your bot every single time you boot the program up. So go ahead and checkbox that, and make sure you tell everyone to. Keep in mind, every time you stream, you're going to have to open up this program in the background or the bot will be non-existent and not going to do his job. Going down the settings, the custom sub icon can only be used for partnered streams to my knowledge. If you plan on making commands or games with cooldowns, you can check this box to notify people who try to use it, and it'll say it's on cooldown. Now this cool stuff right here, if you want your bot to thank someone for a follower, subscriber, or host, you can check the box accordingly and make your own custom message to the follower or whatever they may be. So here's the follower, here's the host notify, and the subscriber notify. If you desired, you could have a sound play when an event happens by checking the play SFX box and uploading a file, but generally there will already be a sound playing through Twitch alerts and you won't need it. Going downwards, here we find the link protection, which prevents people from posting links in your channel to protect your stream against spam, advertising, and the like. So if you want link protection, go ahead and check this box. Now what auto permitted means is that there will be a certain group of people that you trust called your regulars. If you want, you can allow regulars to post links without getting punishment. You will set up what constitutes as a regular in a different tab. If you don't want anyone to be able to post links, set this to none. Choose what type of punishment you would like to give them for posting a link. You can purge their messages so they don't get banned, but their message just gets deleted, or give them more serious punishment like a timeout or even a ban. The link permit duration means how long a person has permission to post a link for, so generally you can give them around 60 to 90 seconds. There will be people in your chat that ask for permission to post a link, and in order to give them permission, type !permit followed by their name, or your moderators will take care of this for you. You can also whitelist certain websites you know are safe and are okay with people posting, like YouTube links. So you could do youtube.com and add to your whitelist. Caps protection right here is not necessary, but is helpful sometimes. If you have trolls coming into your chat and spamming in all caps, you can check this box to activate caps protection. Exempt group means the same thing as auto permitted, so who you choose is safe from being purged from this. Make sure you choose a punishment and choose how many caps it takes to punish them. I generally make it a higher number because you don't want your bot purging your innocent viewers that just happen to be really excited about something. Now we come to symbol protection. Now checking symbol protection is very handy if you have spammers copy pasting obnoxious pictures made with symbols made to flood your chat, and instead of having to manually ban them, your bot will do it for you. Fill in the necessary fields. Now scroll down a bit here. If you want your viewers punished for saying a negative word, the phrase word blacklist is where you can put these words. It also says wildcards are usable, which means if you put asterisks around your word, like so you can do hate, any variation of using this word will also be banned, such as someone saying haters, hateful, or hated. Now, after scrolling down, we will come to the regulars. Here you can manually input regulars, but we're going to create an automated system that creates regulars based on a certain amount of hours, so you don't need to worry about this. This editor's right here. To permit an editor is allow someone to have all the same permissions as you do, such as creating and deleting commands, giving people currency, among other things normally you could only do, so be careful who you give this permission to. Scrolling down, the blacklisted users are people who are not banned from your channel, but they do not have any typical permissions a normal person does, like using commands or gaining currency. And you can go down this checklist right here and learn what the bot prevents a person from doing. And here, if you use an external sub application like GameWist or Patreon, you can input your subscribers here. Now we are done in the settings tab. We are going to briefly go into the currency system tab. Go ahead and check this box, and we're going to mess with this right here. Checkmark automatically become a regular at. So what this is going to do is that you're going to come up with a number that you believe that people are going to be in for X amount of hours. I have 30 hours. So that means that I'm going to trust people around 30 hours. They've been here long enough that they're going to become a regular and that they're going to be exempt from certain punishments if you set that up in the settings tab. So your regulars are people that you can trust. Now we're going to leave the currency system tab, but this is a really cool tab that I'm going to go in more in depth with on another video to set up a currency system for your channel. Now I'm going to show you how to make commands. Go on over to the commands tab. Now, some of them are very simple, such as inputting your league rank, for example. This is very simple because it doesn't require any special codes. In order to do this, start with the first box that says command. Put in what people will type in your chat to learn your rank. So typically it would be !rank. Change your permissions accordingly. Usually this would be everyone would be able to use this. Then type in the response you want your bot to say back to the person who typed in rank. So you could put in League of Legends rank Diamond 5, for instance. Just press add, and then that command is added, and that is really nice and easy. But there are some more complicated ones that require certain codes. For instance, uptime. Now uptime is going to require a special code. It's not something you can add manually because it needs to be automatically updated as your stream is live. So the special code for this is $uptime. So it'll say the appropriate time for how long you've been live for. Now there are a lot of other special codes you can use, like the current local time, game you're playing, or your stream title, and it will all be updated automatically as long as you're using the special codes. Now how do you know these codes? Every code you need is found under the help button and then documentation. Now let's open up the documentation and look at some cool codes. So by doing this, I had gone to the help tab on the right top and then clicked on documentation. Now typically the codes start around page 4 where it says dashboard. and starts around here, and it just keeps going and going. So there's a lot of really cool codes in here. So after you are done looking through the codes and you want to use one code, I'm going to show you how to do that. So we'll go to the command. Again, this is what people will type in to find out this information. So if they're looking for the local time, for instance, we're going to do !time is most likely what they'll type in, and then the response is what the bot is going to say back to them. So the special code for time is $time. Now you can just have the response as $time, or you can make it a little bit more customized. For instance, the local time in Night Barbie Land is, and then it will say my time, so it's 10:53 p.m. So it would say that. After you're done, just click add, and then it will be automatically put down here as one of your commands that your viewers can use. Now make sure to read all through the documentation because there are a lot of really cool codes that you can use. Now if you're having any issues with certain codes and you need some help, feel free to post below in the comments, and one of our TwitchMates staff will gladly help you out. Now start creating a bunch of awesome commands now that you know how to do it. There isn't a save button on this program, everything saves automatically. And again, make sure to open this up at the beginning of every stream. If you would like to utilize this bot even more with making stream currency, doing giveaways, or even make your bot greet certain people with a personalized message, or even making a crazy sound when someone comes in, and so many other neat things, check out the videos on TwitchMates.tv. This is Barbie from TwitchMates. Happy streaming!